Holy shit. Okay. Chapter 1, Historical and Conceptual Foundation, Constructive Psychotherapies, Continuing Evolution of the Cognitive Sciences, Forms and Facets of Constructivist Psychology, Personal Change and Reconstruction, Talents of Change, Meaning Making and Creative Aging, Self-Observation and Constructivist Psychotherapy, Social Systemic Perspectives, Radical Constructivism, Personal Constructs in Systemic Practice, Termination as a Rite of Passage, Strategies for Therapy of Inclusion. What the hell? This is heavy, Doc. Electrotherapy, lovely, I say, dripping with sarcasm. No, that was hydrotherapy, Nubian, not electrotherapy. Theoretical views on older individual, lifespan developmental perspectives on aging, aging individuals in societal contexts, aging and personality traits, challenges and practical issues, caregiving to adults, sexuality and aging, insomnia in older adults, psychological testing of older people, neuropsychological assessment in old age, family caregiving, interventions in nursing homes. Huh. Okay. I think I know why these books are here. I'm gonna just take a look at them just in case. Oh, hey, Insomnia. I know that one. We're old pals. Damn, Jay. So, if I were to take a wild guess, I'm thinking that the books in here are going to correspond with something we're going to find in the trash. And that's probably going to give us our code for that drawer. At least that's what my guess is. What? The blackboard seemed to have been used and overused through countless years. It brought back memories of school and how much I had loved studying. Blackboard learning in the dead of night. Take these broken chalks and learn to write. Huh. Okay. Alright, so without nothing else in here. I was referring to the more stringent methods part. Ah, okay. Hydrotherapy sounds like waterboarding. Insomnia has refused my breakup attempt. Yeah, ironically, they sleep around. Wow, okay. Okay. A thick veil of grime covered the window, and it was a shame. I could have used a glimpse of the outside world. The obscured window gave me a sudden sense of claustrophobia. Okay. Okay, so we'll go and open the bag now in a second. Let's check the bathroom really quick. Oh god, it's a mess in here. Dirty. Dirty, dirty bathroom. Yet another example of the sad state of disrepair in this place. The men's room, evidently. What intrigued me was that the women's room was nowhere in the vicinity. Fortunately, I didn't have any urge, and if I did, I'd have held it. I had seen enough of the urinals from this spot, and didn't have plans to come any closer. That is fair. Out of service. I wasn't planning to go in anyway. Clearly, they had to do something about the state of the building if they were hoping to reopen it. I trembled at the thought of the horrors that might be lurking beyond that door. That's fair. That's very fair. Oh? Perhaps a long time ago, those sinks had invited people to wash their hands, but not now. No way I'd come closer to those sinks. Nothing. Just a regular trash can, which, unsurprisingly, hadn't been emptied. There was nothing I could or should do with the trash. Okay. What? It was impossible to see my reflection with all the dirt. Oh! It no longer served its purpose for reflecting people. I never thought a mirror could get so dirty. I didn't even think it was a mirror. I thought that was the broken backside. Like, that all the glass had just been smashed out, and now that was just the back of the mirror. What in the fuck? The toilet didn't feel very private in its current state. By some divine grace, the lid was closed. Yeah? Yeah? I'd say you're lucky on that one, buddy. Alright, let's go. Luckily, you can at least use the urinals from range. Well, some can anyway. Why did you come? Oh my. Alright, back to the janitor's room. Alright. Okay, because now we have something we can do. Aha! Journal updated. Psych of Study Neurotrans? Is that it? Psych of Study Neurotrans. Okay. So I was right. Okay. Okay. Dies of asthma. Oh my God. My lungs are sore. Oh, I'm sorry, Anubian. Okay, so we want this room. Okay, Psych in Our Society. The Psychology of Study. Here it is. And then we want... Whoop, nope, nope. Okay. We want neurotransmitters. There it is. Yeah, that must be it. 150. Okay. Okay. So then, presumably, the combo is 150. I'm attempting to. Please cease the dying. Recover post-haste. It hurts to cough. Aww. I'm sorry, Anubian. Okay, so the code was 150. Alright, alright. Cool. Alright, just in case, I'm gonna save. Sure, let's make another save. Boop. 150. Tape. Journal updated. Certain items be picked up and used later. Right-click to open your journal. I wondered what interesting secrets were recorded on this tape. Topics. Note in the janitor's closet. The words Psych of Study and Neurotrans was written on the paper from the garbage. Yes, my condition. I'd been experiencing this condition for days. First they'd been mildly annoying, the brief blackouts, but then I couldn't stand them anymore. I couldn't tell if these bizarre flashbacks were actual events that had occurred in this foul place, or just something my mind was creating. Whatever they meant, I was determined to stop them from haunting my existence. It was a curious condition, to say the least. I had never experienced anything of the sort, not even when I'd been admitted to Hanwell. I kept wondering what triggered the blackouts. I was certain that the reason behind my visions was to be found in the forsaken corners of this hideous madhouse. They came without warning, random flashes of past events that I witnessed or was part of. Okay. So Hanwell Mental Institute was reopening all of a sudden. There was decidedly something strange about the whole situation, especially this imperative need to bring back former patients. was eager to discuss this topic with other denizens during that night in the Institute, before everything would change forever. Okay. Tasks, people, items. Okay. I'll borrow some of our Overlord's SP to send a Mega Heal your way. I was right, haha. What do you mean, Anubian? You were right about what? Huh? Oh, that there was going to be a tape in there? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. It does make sense. Okay, so if we check here... Or I guess an espoir is better for sickness? I mean, maybe, yeah. Nope, not that. Hang on. Hang on. No, back away. Back away. No. God damn it. Okay, there. Items, cassette. What? Scroll wheel. Oh, okay, there we go. Stop, play. Fast forward, rewind. Okay. The cassette. It's allergies and asthma teaming up. Oh, I see, I see. Alright, folks, you ready to listen to this? Play.
Earlier this morning I used foul language in reprimanding a clumsy nurse who forgot to lock the door to the female wing. Truly offensive, dirty words. I don't recall ever doing that before. I've clearly been under a lot of stress lately. My worst fear is becoming another Alice, so I need to remain level-headed and focused. It's this place.
Huh?
There's a general feeling of unease in the Institute, and those unsettling rumors don't help. But the main reason for my jumpy state has to be the baffling regression in Group E. It's disconcerting and worrying. I'm giving Alice too many reasons to use shock treatment on these patients and take all of us decades back in time. Alice Hawthorne, the backwards time traveler. That fucking bastard. Huh, there you go. I did it again. Of all the cases, Rebecca is obviously the most puzzling one. She's having nightmares about her attackers again. After a month of not uttering a word about the incident. And she's also becoming increasingly violent.
Huh.
I fear she will seriously harm herself. Yesterday, Alice found her viciously scratching her stomach.
Oh.
So much she left flesh wounds. She should be giving birth sometime in July. That's 3 weeks from now. Certainly this fact could be the explanation for her regression, if it wasn't for the rest of them.
Huh. Okay.
Earlier this month,
Okay. Okay.
It's just of all I fear. Certainly.
Weird. No. There we go. We used the cassette topics. Group E. It was crucial for my peace of mind to look further into this mysterious Group E and whether I'd been part of it. This Group E that Evers Baker mentioned in a recording. I felt it wasn't the first time I've heard about this. Had I been a part of that group, this development was clearly worthwhile to investigate. It was crucial for my peace of mind to look further into this mysterious Group E and whether I'd been part of it. Find the therapy room. It was of paramount importance for my search to reach the room where Ebersbacher treated her patients. Okay. Okay. Huh. And Ellis really liked using it. 9 p.m. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Julia, it's Bruno. Our adorable high-risk patient has escaped again. No idea how he does that. Please call someone. I need assistance immediately.
Huh?
I'm outside the cafeteria.
What? Wait a minute. Huh? Who called for help? The voice said something about a patient who had escaped. What? Huh? Wait, Julia? Julia? Oh, Julia's not here now. Huh? It seemed like Julia had a lot of paperwork to do. Just like the rest of the Institute, the phone, albeit stylish, was old and dusty. Uh-huh. Several scribbled notes were scattered on the desk. Okay. Register of visitors. Huh. I wonder if that's Backer's, maybe. An elegant typewriter was sitting on Julia's desk. Alright. It was a good idea to keep that coat nearby, considering the biting cold. Well, Okay, so Julia's not here. I'm guessing she went to go help what's-his-name. Plot twist, you're Rebecca. I mean, I think we're... So not to be weird about it, I think we are... I can't remember what... I don't... Did they say what our character's name was? I actually don't remember. But I'm pretty sure it wasn't Rebecca. Archives meeting room. Okay, so I need to get to intersection A, intersection B, corridor 1B, exterior. And then library, therapy room. So I think that's where I need to get to, the therapy room. Where did he say he would be? Interviews? No. Achievements. The odd behavior of Group E. My research. Okay. Have I missed a bunch of stuff? I don't think I have. I mean, okay, I'll make a new save. Male patient infirmary. That's just cell numbers. And I guess that's female patient infirmary. So I need to get to, I guess, intersection 1A or B? Huh. Weird. Whoa, okay. Journal updated. Kirkbride architecture. There's something about this Kirkbride art layout at the Institute that seemed important to me. There was a key aspect of this architecture that eluded me, but for sure was part of the greater mystery of Hanwell. Okay. The voice said something... Someone's asking for help. The security guard? But where? Okay. Huh. Not sure if I want to go outside. Cafeteria, male infirmary. Library, female infirmary. Frustratingly, this door wouldn't open. Shame. I could have used some fresh air. Okay. What was that about a high-risk patient that escaped, though? I mean, that's what he said, right? Don't see anything. Weird. What's the point of being able to go here, then? Huh. Doors seem to be latched from the other side. Okay, fine. Oh. Nothing. The switch was useless. Great. Huh. Okay.
Hold on.
Oh. Jesus, okay. Hi.
Who the hell are you?
I'm just looking around.
You what? Does this look like a shopping mall to you?
I spoke with Julia and she gave me permission. You don't need to worry about me.
This place.
Huh.
It's unbelievable. Am I the only one taking my job seriously?
Well,
Look, it doesn't matter. I have enough on my plate with this patient on the loose.
Oh.
Just be on your way.
Patient on the loose?
Yeah, I managed to lock him inside the cafeteria. See for yourself.
Okay. I mean, I can wait. I don't need to look. Maybe I should. Okay. That was a thing. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, he's freaking out. Alright then, cool. Fine. You want to explain a few things,
I
buddy?
see what you mean. That guy seems dangerous.
Dangerous? He's a flaming demon. He's tearing down the whole place. At this rate, there won't be a cafeteria in the morning.
You do seem busy, but can I ask some questions anyway?
Sure, whatever. The name's Bruno.
Cool, Bruno. Nice to meet you. People.
Like
Sure.
I said, I met Julia at the entrance. She seems to be a really nice person.
She's cool, but that's also her weakness. Sometimes she can be too nice.
What do you mean?
For example, as a receptionist, she let in a complete stranger who talks too much.
Oh. Ta. Hi, Grim. Thank you for the raid. Hello, hello. Hello, Riexus. Nice, nice, nice. Hi, Castel. Okay, hold on. Incoming stuff from Castel. Hello, Castus Adventures. Nice to meet you. But hi, Grim. How's it going? How you doing? Thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. If it's your first time here, I'm DZ, your Overlord, Dazaran, Vampirus, ruler of Crimson Kiss, a world of perpetual night notions of blood, a vampire's paradise. Welcome on in. We're playing Asylum, a point-and-click horror adventure game. It only came out last month. I've been waiting on it for like 7 or 8 years at least. Really glad to be able to get to play it. Let me see here. Hang on. Oh God, Castell. Hi, DZ. I'm your problem now. I'm here for my forehead kiss because I'm sick again. Oh God. Castell. Hi, Cass. How are you? Um, Castell, please, can you just tell me what you redeemed because I can't scroll up. Uh, oh my God. I assume it's all the basic stuff. I froed up last night. Oh God. Care package and smooch. Okay, that's kind of what I expected. Hi, fire. How dare you call me that? But hi, fire. All right, let me do the stretch first. Hang on, just. Ah, okay. All right. Just no shrimp in here. We're good on posture. Let me get snacky behind me. Yeah, there we go. Ow. You know I do it with love. Yeah, that I know, fire. God damn it, you two. The gremlins have arrived for a highly atmospheric horror game. As I refill my drink. I'm laying in bed, so this should help my asthma. Okay, Anubia. Cromch, cromch. I do have chips. But hello, DZ. It was a good session. I left it on a cliffhanger, made people upset with me. Oh, God. Well, I'm glad to hear D&D went well. My God. As always, as long as you had fun, that's what really matters. It was mean. I mean, that's fair, Angel. Cliffhangers tend to be a little mean, yes. Mean but amazing. Okay. All right, Cass, here you go. Hang on, let me try that again. There you go. That's a little better. But yeah, welcome in. We're playing Asylum, like I said. Listen, I write a good story. I mean, that's fair. We're gonna learn a few things here.
About this.
Stop pestering me, will you?
Okay, fine. How about Dr.
Do you know
Miller?
this Dr. Miller?
Yeah, I've seen him around. But he's a reserved fellow. Haven't spoken much with him. He's the one calling the shots now.
What do you mean, calling the shots?
Thank you for forward
Dude,
kissy.
Are you a bit slow?
You're welcome, Castell.
He's going to be in charge when this place officially reopens. And I hear he's also secured the money to make all this happen.
Huh.
Out of curiosity, do you know where Dr. Miller got all that money from?
I understand he's famous in his country of origin, much like the previous owner of this place. And famous people make money.
Huh.
But that's all I know. I don't like gossip.
Any idea where I can find Dr. Miller?
He tends to be upstairs most of the time. In fact, I haven't seen him leave the laboratory since I got here.
All right. Thank you for the tip.
Okay.
About this.
Stop pestering me, will you?
Does the name Ebersbaker ring a bell?
I remember seeing an office with that name, but that's all I know. Why are you asking? Are you related to her?
I'm not sure. I think I knew her, yes. There's a period of my life I can't quite remember.
Are you feeling okay? I have a couple of empty cells if you need to lie down and rest.
Yes.
You positive?
I'm absolutely. No need for that.
Wow, okay.
So you really don't know anything else about it?
All I know is that you're getting on my nerves.
Okay, fine. God. Jeez.
Tell me about you, Bruno.
I'm just what you see. Nothing more.
I see a troubled man in front of me with an attitude problem.
Ah!
Ha ha. So funny.
Wow.
Let me know how you feel after you spend a few more hours in this place.
I mean, that's fair.
Do you like being a security
That's
guard in
actually
a
very
mental
fair.
hospital, Bruno?
Sometimes it can be tiring dealing with patients when they're having a bad day, and also the bureaucracy. But you know what tires me the most?
What is that?
Curious people who ask too many questions.
Ah!
Yes, I share that sentiment. Oh, wait. So you really don't know anything else about it?
Okay.
All I know?
Yeah. Pull the letter opener on him. Topics. So, okay, he called for help.
I understand patients are being relocated.
That's the plan. Yes.
Relocated from where?
Man, I don't know.
Huh.
Places. Other institutes that are too crowded. The world is a madhouse these days. What do you expect?
Do you at least know if they are old or new patients?
I don't. And that's not information I could openly share anyway. Tonight, there are very few patients admitted. Tomorrow, they're bringing more.
Fair enough.
Do you think this place is ready to have more patients in it?
No, but it's not my problem. My concern, my contract actually, is for security, not logistics.
I mean, that's fair, I
About
guess.
this,
Stop pissing.
I'd like to tell you why I'm here. You see,
Let me stop you right there.
Alright.
Not my problem. If Julia said it was okay for you to be here, then it's fine.
you're not even curious?
Do I look like the kind of person who pursues answers, knowledge, meaning?
What?
Exactly.
Oh, that's an interesting way to put it, but okay, fair enough.
Does the term Group E ring a bell, Bruno?
Nah. Is that a therapy group?
I believe so, yes. I'm trying to find more information about it.
The archive documents in this place are a complete mess. So, good luck with that.
But why is that? Why is everything here in such a state of disarray?
I don't know much about it, except that it was well before my time here. That's past history now.
Fair enough. Journal updated.
So you really don't...
All I know,
Okay.
Are you familiar with the Kirkbride plan?
Kirk what? Sounds like something I don't care about.
It's the architecture of the building we're in.
Oh, right. I remember hearing that term during meetings to coordinate the reopening. An old and impractical type of construction.
But there were plans to change that, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know the whole story. But for sure, the idea is to continue that work.
Hi,
Beginning tomorrow.
Vampy. How you doing, Vampy? Nice to see you. How are you? If I have a mod there, can we get a caster for Vampy, please? I assume someone already casted Grim. I hope someone casted Grim. My God. Please tell me someone actually casted Grim. Oh my God.